Yo, what's good, everybody? Okay, I got that from Cash Nasty. Yeah, what's good, YouTube family, YouTube gang? Today I shall be doing part one of What If Naruto. Man, we have not done one of these in a minute. Gee. Of What If Luffy ate the mizu. So, how we're gonna be starting off this What If is, well, one day, nah, just same way that everything happened. Luffy eats mizu no mi. Shanks says that Shanks is thinking in the back of says, "Oh, that belonged to an emperor, or to one of the emperors of the sea, or to one of the strongest pirates." Let's not do that. So yeah. So when Luffy gets this fruit, my man's is automatically ace level. Okay, I'm just kidding. Luffy practices, and it's not as hard to get the fruit as it is to get the gum fruit. Well, that's cap. It's actually very hard to learn how to use this fruit. Now, I know y'all would probably say, "Oh, can he control fire?" No, I mean, can he pull water from the ocean? No, Luffy cannot pull water from the ocean. Let me explain why. The reason why Luffy cannot pull water from the ocean is because that would simply just be way too overpowered. Luffy can learn fishman karate, and he can swim. That's why this fruit is so legendary. Yeah, Shanks was planning on eating it. So, when Luffy's, give or take, let's say about the age of, 17? Well, that's when he starts his entire pirate crew. Now, Luffy, give or take, he's starting off strong. We'd probably say, he's about... Because if you get a Logia fruit and you know how to use it, you're automatically just... You're destined to have a decent career in the pirate world. So, Luffy, give or take, is about as strong as Smoker. So when Luffy goes up against Alvida, we already know that's nothing but a literal wash for Luffy. So yeah, Luffy gets growth. Everything kind of goes similar. It's just that Luffy washes away the Marines. And just for simplicity's sake, we're going to make Luffy serious, and he's also going to be using a sword. Now, the sword that Luffy's going to be using, check out the community tab, because I will be sharing the sword over there. Y'all are going to love it. It's like the sword that I used for What If Naruto was given the Sword of God, or What If Naruto had the Sword of God, something like that. That was a banger. Blew up. I think it's at like 200 views right now. Yeah, that's a blow up for me. So yeah, we didn't see as well. Zoro, he challenges Luffy to a little swords duel, and he tells Luffy, he can't really like use his Delph Fruit powers, but he can just, never mind. He just wants Luffy to fight to his best. Luffy pulls out his sword from literally his gut, and he then, Zoro and him then, duel up, you feel me? Zoro then blitzes at Luffy. As Luffy blitzes at Zoro, Luffy then goes for a fencing style with water surrounding his sword. He tries to stab at Zoro. Zoro then blocks. Luffy then uses his stretchiness, or then elongates his arm as he then flips over, making Zoro twist. He then uses his foot as he pushes his foot right at Zoro, as Zoro's then kicked back. As soon as Zoro lifts back up his head, Luffy's blitzed right in front of him, as Luffy then chops his sword down as Zoro barely blocks. Zoro is pushed back into a wall. Luffy's then blitzing at Zoro, as Zoro doesn't have enough time to put his swords up, as Luffy then stops right before he touches Zoro's heart, as he says, Zoro, you're gonna have to get stronger in the ways of a swordsman. Let me tell you something. If that was any other pirate, they could have killed you right there. As Zoro's like, you have a good combination. Alright, I accept you as my captain. As we then skip, and we're just gonna like skip a lot of things, because a lot of things ain't really that important. To the point where we get Sanji. And I believe when we got Sanji, we didn't get Smoker yet. Yeah, we didn't get Smoker yet. Alright, so then when we get to Smoker, we then see as Luffy and Smoker then face off. Luffy pulls out his sword, as we're just gonna say, by now his bounty's like 20 million. He then looks at Smoker as Smoker then says, I'm taking you in, Straw Hat Luffy. And Luffy just looks at Smoker as he says, you're not invincible, Smoker. As Luffy's a little cocky himself because he has a Logia. Luffy then turns his arm into water as he then throws like a water blast at Smoker, like a big water blast, not like in like tiny little missile type of thing. It's like a big water blast. As Smoker then blocks this with creating a lot of smoke around his arm. As then Luffy vanishes. Smoker looks all around for Luffy, as then out of nowhere, he's then sliced right in half. As Smoker is shocked, as she then sees as Luffy has his blade coated by water, and he says, wait a minute, so that means Straw Hat wasn't actually hitting me when he sent that water blast at me. Wait, that was just a distraction. And if his ability is water, we already know he probably kill a crocodile, but besides that, if his ability is water, doesn't that technically mean he's my weakness? As it's like Luffy already knows that Smoker's figured this out. Luffy then smiles with the gridliest smile as he then coats his arm in water. He then smashes Smoker right in his gut as Smoker then coughs out spit as now he's winded. Luffy then brings around his foot as he then smashes his foot in Smoker's face, sending Smoker back. And like I was saying, yes, Luffy is around Smoker's level, but since Luffy is literally all Devil Fruit's ultimate weakness, he might have the attack power and strength as Smoker if it wasn't his weakness, but my man's getting winded, homie. So Luffy then coats his blade in water as he then slashes at Smoker, slicing his little, baton into the ground. As Zoro and Tashigi are fighting, Tashigi then turns around and she says, "No, Captain Smoker!" As she rushes to Smoker, Zoro then stops and he says, It's a fight between captains. You can't get involved." Luffy then walks up to Smoker as he then points his blade at Smoker's neck. He then says, "White chase Smoker. Get stronger and maybe we can fight another day. As of right now, you're too weak." As he then walks past Smoker, Smoker then gets up as he's enraged. He then says, "Straw Hat, I won't let you go!" As he then does what he usually does, as he blitzes off at Luffy with the grindstone. He's about to hit Luffy in his back, but then Luffy, just drops. Water just splats on the ground, as Luffy then just pops back up in another place where he left, where the puddle was, as he then says, "Smoker, I tried to let you off." As Smoker's then shocked as he says, "How?" As Luffy then says, "I can teleport through air molecules, and I can also travel through them." "Smoker, you've messed up indeed." As he then blitzes at Smoker, he then creates a giant water fist, as he then says, "Water fist, wait. Elephante Gono!" smashes Smoker. As Smoker's then knocked out. He then, well, just walks away as he then tells Tashigi, go take care of your captain. As then the Straw Hats then walk away. Now, when Navy HQ gets ahead of this, Luffy's immediately given a bounty of over 100 million, being able to take out White Chase Smoker, one of the captains of the Marines. As, you know, when Luffy first meets Crocodile, you know, my man handles his business. As him and Crocodile can start to get into a fight. As Luffy says, it's a disadvantage for me, because it's hot in the desert, and the sun's going to be boiling down my water. I'm going to have to finish this off quickly. As Luffy then coats his blade in water, as he says, I have to keep regenerating my blade in water. Man, this might be a little problem. As then, he's like, Stride Luffy, I'm going to be taking you in. $100 million bounty, your fest ends here. As Luffy then blitzes at Crocodile, as he then stabs Crocodile straight through the gut. And when he stabs Crocodile in the gut, like, it's one shot, bro. Crocodile didn't expect this, but when he saw that water, like, he didn't realize that Luffy was gorging up water. But when he saw that water, whew, he got scared. Let me just tell you that. As Crocodile is now stabbed through the gut, he then coughs out blood and he says, what the heck? As Luffy then says, that should have one-shot you. Well, this will. As Luffy then, you know, coats his hand in water, he then smashes his fist. And when I mean like coat his hand in water, I mean like hockey kind of, you know, really tight type of coat. I mean like Ryo. It kind of looks like Ryo around his fist, just blue Ryo, and he just punches them. Wait a minute, Luffy can use Ryo through his devil fruit. Oh my gosh! Because when you think about it, he don't gotta punch you. Oh nah, that's for his awakening. Yeah, a little spoiler for his awakening. You know, I can't make my boys too OP. You feel me? So yeah. Don't worry, Luffy creating like big water spears is gonna be coming soon. I know I've only been doing it like body stuff, but don't worry, big water spears are gonna be coming soon. So we didn't see Luffy as Luffy then guides to the North Ice. Okay, let me stop. We didn't see, oh wait a minute, Luffy can do that Katakuri. Oh my gosh, bro, this is so overpowered. We didn't see Luffy as Luffy is, well, where would he go next? Sky Island? Yeah, Skypiea. When Luffy fights Enel, the thing is about this fight, it can end horribly for both parties. It ends, it's not going to be an easy fight for Luffy. Luffy's definitely going to get like his first hit. And by the way, Luffy's bounty at this moment is so his bounty was like 80 million after. So Luffy's bounty is 180 million. This is not going to be pretty for Luffy, and it's not going to be pretty for Enel either. So I'm just letting y'all know. This is actually going to be Luffy's first challenging fight. Enel then says, God. And Luffy then says, don't say that you're God of all things. I'd rather you say you're God of thunder. And if you say that, then you could just call me Poseidon. As Luffy then blitzes at Enel as he then coats his arm in water, thinking that this is going to be another stunt, another one shot. Enel then looks at Luffy as he says, Thunder. Come down. Okay, I'm making Enel look too cool. But Thunder then rushes down from the sky as it strikes Luffy. Luffy, this is an entirely different pain for my man. Luffy yells as he's smashed into the ground by the thunder, as he coughs out blood, and he says, dang it, what the heck was that? As Luffy then gets up, Enel then says, Yeah, don't blame me just because I don't know Enel's attacks. Okay, don't blame me. I know what they look like, but I don't know the exact name. As another says, Lightning Hound. As a Lightning Hound's then sent right at Luffy. Luffy then says, Cerberus Fist, as he creates a ginormous Cerberus, the ginormous 3 heads, and he then smashes it into Enel's dog, no pun intended. Whoa, hold up, wait a minute, pause, wait a minute, hold up. Y'all, just let that pass, bro, please, that was very sussy baka. But Enel then coughs out blood. No, I mean, they then disperse as Enel then blitzes at Luffy. Luffy then pumps the... if y'all are wondering, oh, how's Luffy just blitzing everybody? He's way faster than Gear's second, and since he can turn his insides of his body into water, he can shoot through the air like a bullet, bro. As soon as he's about to get punched by Enel, as soon as Thunder's about to hit Luffy, I know it's kind of hot in Skypiea, but it's still kind of in the air. Luffy then teleports himself into the air molecules. As then, out of nowhere, like a big, since I love Naruto, I know what I'm gonna do. A big ball Rasengan. Luffy then says, Odama Rasengan! As out of nowhere, a big spear of circulating water then smashes over Enel, as Enel is sent into the circulating water. That's how tiny he is. And he's then circulated around the water, getting cuts and bruises. Now, this Odama is just a bigger version of his small Rasengan, or let's just call it Shidori. Of his small Shidori. And yeah, Enel is KO'd. So he'd use a Odama Rasengan on somebody like Big Mom or the Giants, you feel me? He wouldn't use a Odama Rasengan on somebody like Enel, but he was kind of in overkill mode. So yeah, he just KO'd Enel. Luffy is panting as they already have Chopper and everything. We're just gonna skip till they get the rest of the crew. So yeah. Oh wait, they already have the rest of the crew. Oh no. Wait, nah. So then we're gonna get to Eni's lobby, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy on this right here. And how is this fight actually gonna go? Alright, so we have Rob Lucci. And we then have Luffy. As they're standing in front of each other, everything, they got to meet each other and everything. And Luffy's like, you're Rob Lucci, I've been waiting to meet you. Now, at this point, give or take, Luffy's bounty is about 210 million. As people are actually starting to get feedback, because they're actually hearing about these 12 rookies, or 11 rookies, 10, I don't know, about these rookies that people are calling the freaking Supernova, bro. They are literally busting they booty out here, pun intended, as the main one that they have dibs on is Luffy, and as a matter of fact, let me see. Big Mom wants Luffy to join her crew. Yeah, Big Mom wants Luffy to join her crew because, well, man's just hotter in this shiny. You feel me, bro? Alright, nah, that's not gonna work. Alright, so then, yeah. Rob Lucci then says, you must be the mysterious Monkey D. Luffy. It's rumored that you're strongest of all the Supernova. Supernova? Oh, I don't know what that is. So you're that strong that you don't even know the names of the other 12 of the other rookies. Well, I'm not surprised. They say that you're on a whole different level. That you one-shotted Crocodile. You obliterated Smoker. Smoker stood no chance against you. Well, I'm here to test out that strength myself. As Rob Lucci then blitzes at Luffy as he then sends his foot right at Luffy's neck. Luffy barely catches it as he then turns his neck into water as Rob Lucci's kick then goes right through Luffy's neck. Oh wait, Rob Lucci can't even touch Luffy. Oh my god. Bruh. Man, this ain't even a fair fight. As Luffy then says, oh, I forgot. There's no need for me to substitute. You can't even touch me. As Luffy just smashes his fist into Rob Lucci. Then he then says, super fast. As a barrage of fists then come right out of Luffy's chest and legs, his entire body then just turns into pure fist. As he then barrages Rob Lucci with a bunch of punches. As Rob Lucci is now bloodied and beaten, he then tries to go into his tiger form, but Luffy then blitzes at him as he says, slightly bigger Shidori. As this then tunnels into Rob Lucci's gut. As Rob Lucci then, his organs are spun around. As he then coughs out blood and, gets knocked out. After this, Rob Lucci, what's the dude's name? And what he did, his bounty is now 350. As the government really wants his head. So yeah, that means my man has passed Kid. Kid ain't got on Luffy, bro. So, bruh. Alright, so now we're gonna skip to Sabaody Archipelago as they're chatting with Rayleigh. And well, they get to the point where, Kizaru then comes in and then, he bodies all the other supernova. Now, as the other supernova are, down watching, trying to catch that breath, they then see not the self-proclaimed, but by the public, proclaim the strongest supernovae. And, Kizaru then comes up to Luffy as he says, you must be Monkey D. Luffy, the strongest supernovae. You're also known as Trident. No, Trident is... Oh, crap, Trident's already a person in One Piece. You're also known as the Trident, or Poseidon. Whatever these people want to call you. Or Poseidon. And they say that straw hat that you wear on your head is like a crown. So, what you gotta say for yourself, straw hat? I never proclaimed that I'm the strongest at anything. But I can tell you one thing. I'm not gonna let you just body me like you did all those others. I figured out my ability is a weakness to all other devil fruits. I am the ultimate devil fruit. As Luffy, water then starts to come out of Luffy's arm as he says, Admiral Kizaru, today's the day I cement myself as the new king of the pirates. As he then blitzes at Kizaru. Kizaru then, Kizaru's like, oh yeah, keep bragging, Brett. You're slow. As he then kicks Luffy right in his face, sending Luffy zooming through the air. Luffy then reappears right above Kizaru, because the air molecules. Kizaru says, huh? Oh. As he then steps to the side, he then knees Luffy in his gut. As for publicity's sake, this is being cut on freaking camera just to show this man ain't no king of the sea. As then Luffy's on his knees, Kizaru then holds a light to Luffy as he says, you were very underwhelming. I thought you were gonna be stronger. As he's about to blast Luffy, blitz out of nowhere. Zoro then comes as he awakens his armament haki for a couple of seconds, and he then slices Kizaru. Kizaru says, oh, that hurt a little bit. I'm gonna have to deal with you. As Kizaru then sends his foot around, about to kick the living heck out of Zoro. As Luffy then says, I won't let you! As his sword then goes as he engulfs it in water and slices off Kizaru's leg where it is. As Zoro then jumps back, Luffy then jumps back as well. As he tells Zoro, don't interfere in this fight. I don't want you to get hurt. Take the crew and run. What about you, Captain? I'll catch up. You forgot. I have the mizu no mi. I'll be perfectly fine. As Kizaru then says, oh, nothing but a little brat who's ready to die. That's what I love the most. As he then lights up his finger, he then shoots Luffy right in his chest. As Luffy then yells, ah! As he then puts back up his sword, covering his arm that's bleeding. He then turns that arm into water to stop the bleed. Wait, as a matter of fact, Luffy don't need. Oh wait, nah. But even if he's low, yeah. As he then tries to stop the, bleeding, but it's still coming out. His chopper's like, no, they pulled away. Luffy then blitzes at my boy Kizaru in a fencing style. As he's just like, I will kill you! As Kizaru just says, oh my gosh, these kids suck. As he just kicks Luffy right in his gut, cracking Luffy's ribs. As he yells, Luffy! As they're thinking about turning back, but then he's like, I gotta obey Captain's orders. As he didn't, they didn't get out of there. And the crew's a little pissed at Zoro, but he's then sunk right into a tree. As the people who are watching this are like, he's nothing compared to Admiral Kizaru. And then Smoker's at home like, I know it's an admiral, but still, don't just embarrass me like that, Monkey D. Luffy. As then Crocodile's like, really? I lost to this brat? He can't. I don't care if it's an admiral or not. He can't even put up a fight. As Luffy then gets back up, and Kid's like, he's doing way better than all of us. As he then says, I'm not gonna be outshone by this kid. As Kid then blitzes at Kizaru, tries to punch him, but that don't work. As with that little moment, Luffy then blitzes at Kizaru. Without Kizaru fully noticing, Luffy then slices at Kizaru's arm as he actually kind of injures Kizaru. As Kizaru then jumps back as he then says, what the heck? How did I get caught off guard by this kid? How did he even cut me? As we then see, as around Luffy's pupils are now blue. As Luffy then says, it's been a long time since I've been awakened. And I've been awakened by a boy. He's not even strong enough. As Kizaru's just like, what happened to you, brat? All of a sudden, you just shaz out of nowhere. Yeah, it's one of those anime moments. Luffy then slices Kizaru in half. As Kizaru's like, oh, good thing you weren't using hockey. You would have killed me right there. As Kizaru then reattaches his body, he then pulls out, that little sword. As he then says, come on, kid, let's go. As he then fights with Kizaru for a couple more minutes until, whatever that thing is just wears off. As Luffy's now panting, he's like, this guy's hard to fight. As he then gets back up with his ribs cracking, he's like, you're not the same person from earlier. As Rayleigh then jumps in as he says, Stride, you must go. As Luffy's like, I can't leave you to face him, old man. He's gonna kill you. As then when Kizaru's about to blitz at Luffy, Rayleigh then deflects Kizaru with his sword. As he says, not today. As he tells Luffy, don't worry. You need to get back to your crew. This man's gonna kill you if you don't run. As all the other Supernova, they all get this memo and they get the heck out of here. As Rayleigh's fighting him. But then Luffy then creates water around his hand. As he then smashes the ground, he then says, omnipotent water hydras! As ginormous hydras, or ginormous dragon heads then come rushing at Kizaru as they just keep coming time after time after time. The more heads that they cut off, the more they keep coming, no pun intended. And yes, this is kind of like Hercules. As, you know the movie, 1999, as then, out of nowhere, oh, crap, out of nowhere, Kizaru's then hit by three of them. Is then hit by one of them. As when he's hit by one of them, he's then barraged by the rest. As they then try to eat Kizaru alive, Kizaru then uses an awakening move as he then destroys the entire Hydra. As then, Rayleigh then sees an opening as he's about to slice Kizaru's in the chest. As before he can do that, Kizaru then blocks with his light sword and kicks Rayleigh away, but Rayleigh deflects it with his, dodges it with his sword. And just a little disclaimer. For the people who are saying, oh, Rayleigh over Kizaru, really stronger than Kizaru, stop it, bro. Like, Luffy, before the awakening, when he came to Ryuo, like, surpassed Old Man Rayleigh. And if you think that Luffy, who's getting embodied by Kaido, could beat Rayleigh, then you are sadly mistaken. Could beat Kizaru, then you are sadly mistaken. So then, Luffy then teleports. As he teleports right on his boat, he then falls to the ground and he says, Chopper! Oh, wait, no, this can't happen. Oh, frig, they gotta be separated. Oh, crap. Nah, I'll find a way to finesse that in. Nah, dude. As out of nowhere, it's like a little thing just landed, and then Kuma just gets there and somehow just who gives a living crap how they disperse. But yeah, we didn't see as Luffy then is knocked out as Chopper can barely hear his heartbeat. As this is the end of this What If, like, comment, subscribe. View goal is 30 views for part 2. Thank you.